if, you know, go see other jobs, just burger flipping, you know. Like, nobody wants to burger flip.
When, like, you go to a job, you know, they're too busy trying to avoid discrimination so they won't get sued, you know. So they hire a bunch of black people and a bunch of, you know, foreigners and all this stuff, you know. There's no room for the white man, because, like, then they say that, because, like, if they turn down a black man, then the guy's going to say, well, he's discriminated against me. And then they can sue him or something like that.
The very thing the skinheads are about, what our boots represent, is working class. And the fact that family, motherhood, fatherhood, the traditional family values are what the skinhead nation stands for. And that's what we unmitigatedly stand for. That's why we'll die for what we believe, because, you know, we believe it's got to get back to that if our race is to survive into the next millennium.
Let us eat this stuff. There she goes. Balance it down. There she goes. There she goes. Hold rope. Hold it the other way.
It is time that the Klan and the skinheads unify under one banner, that we unify under one cause, the great cause of the 14 words. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. I have a dream that the Klan and the skinheads will hug each other's neck, that we may not agree on everything, but as long as we can agree that our race is our nation, the arms of the skinheads fly open to our brothers in the Ku Klux Klan. I'm a Klansman and a skinhead. I'm both, because both represent the white nationalist movement. Both stand for the white racial precepts. Some people ask why these men shaved their heads. The answer is they come from a generation that worship pantyhose for women and electric hair dryers for men, and they're tired of it. So they separate themselves from society. They shave their heads to symbolize that they have been defecated on by the Zionist occupation government. Therefore, they purify their heads by shaving it, saying we do not agree with the mistakes of the past, and we're going to stand up and make a future for white children in America. We want our country back. This is our country. White power.
What can I say? The man just said it all.
We're going to give the privilege and honor of lighting the cross tonight to Mr. Billy Riccio.
Klansmen, halt. Face the cross.
For my God. For my country. For my family. For my clan.
Klansmen, to the cross. Klansmen, salute the cross. Beautiful cross lighting. Good turnout tonight. I was glad to see that some of them in the end wanted unity.
Yeah.
But most of them want to work with us. That's what it's all about.
Y'all help put it up so y'all can get taken.
Philip, what are you?
National Socialist.
Where does Adolf Hitler live?
In my heart.
Hail Philip.
Hail Philip.
Hail Philip. White power.
Just a little Hitler right now.
Hey, y'all about ready to go back to the Smoke City?
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, thank y'all for coming up. Y'all are my life. I mean that.
No, Bill Riccio.
For a long time, I said, well, if I ever had to go on the lam, they could be identifying marks much better than even fingerprints. And
Then I told myself, you know, the troops out here have them. You know, it's part of being a skinhead is getting a tattoo. You know, you can let your hair grow back, but you mark yourself. It's an indelible mark. It's a brand. And, you know, when you tattoo yourself, it's a commitment. I've received kind of hints from all different sources. They've come to a lot of the skinheads' parents when they've gotten in little problems or whatever, or even if they're being investigated for different things. They've made the comment that all the skinheads in Birmingham, including me, we're going to be either dead or in prison by the end of the year.
Yeah, whenever I went to jail for just being up here and being underage, when my dad came to get me out, they told him that Bill was the main person behind everything, and they said that they'd either have us in jail or dead by the end of the year.
You know, the heat's on. I'm concerned, you know.
Why should we worry? We haven't done anything.
We haven't done anything illegal. But, you know, that's never stopped law enforcement before. One of our sources that has a relative in the FBI office says that on their coffee breaks and their personal conversation, they refer to me as Charlie. And I wondered, why Charlie, you know? And he says, dumbass Charlie Manson says he never touched one of the guys or girls that were slain either, but he had his minions do it for him. And I just have this to say, I know we're being watched. I know we're under the camera. I know you can't play games with these people. It's like an ant defying an elephant right now.
They busted in real hard. I mean, they kicked the door down, kicked the lock off to the office and stuff. I mean, look at this place. They ripped us apart, tore up beds, downstairs, tore up my bedroom, threw my clothes everywhere, all over that dirty floor. Clothes are dirty. I mean, you know, no respect. I mean, they came in here and they just went through everything.
Hey, Will, the federal government's got you brought in, man. It's unreal, man. They're chicken. But you know what? We're trying to be white people about it. We're trying to be white about it, you know? They raid my house, they tear it up. You ought to see the walls. You ought to see everything they tore up. You know? A working man works, you know? They come in there and do that. But you know what they do? They leave these crack houses alone to sell our kids dope. They talking about contributing to a minor? Let them go into crack houses where they're selling dope to white kids. Let them go in there where they're taking our little children and turning them into dope fiends. Let them go in there where the black people are selling drugs to little white children. No, they don't want to do that. They're in there because I'm asking a white kid to stand in a full-length mirror and be proud of what he sees. We don't want the Treasury Department coming out here when they have no authority whatsoever to do so. It's a prima facie case of harassment, man. Been to my house 3 times in 2 months. You know, 3 times in 2 months, okay?